Greetings fellow gamers and survivors, this is Small Archangel welcoming you back to another episode of 7 Days to Die Alpha 15. It's day 51, which means that the day 49 horde has been and gone. As per usual, it seems I sort of forgot that they were coming at all, and I was busily working away underground at our underground passage, which is nearly finished now. Yeah, then I heard the scream. I decided, perhaps wisely, to stay exactly where I was, so the zombies just kind of milled around above my head, not really knowing what to do with themselves, which worked quite well, actually. I'm just cooking some stew up here because I went on a bit of a off-camera hunting expedition and got us lots and lots of meat there, so we're doing that. I've got more than a stack of arrows here, which is quite useful as well. That wrench needs repairing, and yeah, basically we have now got our Quality Joe at full 3 out of 3, which is great, which means that we're starting to loot some purple stuff. I've got our first purple tool there. We've got an iron shovel, and we've got the odd other purple thing as well. So we're doing well there. I've also made some new armor here because I've invested some skill points in the armor smithing perk and in the weapon smithing perk as well. So we're going to wear this lot. You can see it's a slight improvement on what we had previously. There we go. Oh, in fact, I found that previously. Let's see. I found that somewhere. Let's see, how does that compare? 20%, 17%, 13%. Yeah, what we've got there is a lot better, right? So we will actually, I'll keep that somewhere, but we're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna scrap these because they're rubbish. There we are. And so we're better armored now, which is just as well because I have, in point of fact, put our difficulty settings up to warrior as well, which is something I frequently do. And currently, because we haven't got a house, currently all our clothing is kept in there. I've got 6 silver nuggets. I'm not quite sure where I looted those from, but there you go. We've also got some mini bike parts here. I've got some here and I've got some across the way, in point of fact. So we ought to keep them all in one place, really, just so we can see what we got. There we go. So, and actually, I think we've pretty much got what it takes to make a mini bike, but we're just not quite yet at the point at which we want to sort of invest in making one. There we go, we've got that there. I've got 2 more gas barrels there, and I think actually we can turn those into go on. We can turn those into oil cans as well, because I've actually learned the recipe. And we've got 3 engines, as you can see. One which is 2, 3, 4, which is not bad. Handlebars I think we could probably make ourselves, and we've got some really good wheels, and we've got a decent battery and stuff. So I think we've got all the parts we need, and the parts we haven't got we can make quite easily. So that's something we'll be doing pretty soon. We're into blue quality tools, and well, not quite with the tools with the axe, but certainly weapons we're into blue quality, which is great. And I do want to, let's see, should we make a new wrench? Because this one's not great, to be honest. Mechanical parts 4. No, we're not going to make a new wrench then, because we want to get mechanical parts. Today we are all about the mechanical parts. Let me just see. No, there's nothing in there. We want some mechanical parts because the next phase of the base is not a very ambitious one. We're going to build a house. That will be ambitious, but the next phase is actually to add a little bit more defense to this area here, which I hope is going to help us to fight cops, because those spitters really are sort of one of the hardest mobs to fight, because the way that they, you know, the projectiles, obviously, and the fact that they can see us from miles away. So I actually want to be able to do something in this area against them. But for that, we need mechanical parts. Now, obviously, the wrench is going to help with this immensely. But so today we're going to be going around our little town here, taking apart various things in order to gather mechanical parts. Now, looks like they need harvesting, don't they? But not right now. So thanks to the subs who told me that shopping trolleys are a good thing to take apart. They certainly are. They work very well. I'm not sure if there's any of those left in town. If there are, we'll have them. Also, office chairs. I'm pretty sure I've had all those. I don't think there's any of those left. Also, Air conditioning units, which I'm sure we should be able to find some of. Gas pumps, sadly, there are none of those around. I'm just going to take this car to pieces. You never know what we might find in there. And filing cabinets as well, apparently. Filing cabinets and possibly safes and possibly tills as well. So if we find a till that's a useless one, that's not going to actually gain us any loot, any tokens or anything like that, then we'll try taking one of those apart as well with our wrench and we'll see if that works. There we go. Do we get any? We got some electrical parts, but I know for a fact, and some components too. I know for a fact though that you can get mechanical parts sometimes from cars as well. So, and I'm going through the door deliberately because I know it takes longer, but at the same time, I quite like the fact that I can get the iron from there, so... Oh, there's an office chair. What did I say? I said I'd taken all of them. No, I haven't. Oh dear, that just filled up my inventory a little bit, didn't it? But here we go. There we go. We got one mechanical part from that. And we're going to take apart. Let's just see. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, we want to read that. I'm not too bothered about that though. No, don't punch it. Here we go. There we got one mechanical part there. Nice. Okay. Do we got? Yeah, we've only got two of those now, so that's not so great. Let's see. Let's scrap that. We'll actually. I think we're going to scrap the shovel, the stone shovel as well, because it's kind of rubbish. It's not in great order, so let's see. There's no more of them here unless there's an office chair there, which there isn't. Desk. Oh, look at that. Some more rounds. Nice. Black cowboy hat. Do you know what? That is good quality, but I don't think it's going to be particularly useful for us right now. Okay, and I think that's more or less done this place. Yeah. Well, let's move on. So, if there's any of the... We need aircon units. I think I've taken every office chair out of this building here, the Ostrich Hotel. However, what I didn't realise the last time we were in there, what I didn't realise was that actually we could loot... No, we don't want to go down there. We want to go in here at the moment. We could loot also cash registers and... oh, come on, let me through. There's a big office place here, which has probably got filing cabinets. Yes, it does. So, let's take that. May as well get whatever mechanical parts we can, because we're going to need lots. I haven't worked out exactly how many we're going to need for our... That's paper, isn't it? We're not too fussed about that. Haven't worked out exactly how many we're going to need for our plan, but we're going to need quite a few. So we're going to take whatever we can today that's going to help us. There we go. And that is locked. But I kind of don't want to take safes because really they're good, you know, they have pretty good loot to safes. I mean, empty file cabinets. File cabinets can have good loot as well, but not like a safe. There we go. So we've got 5 mechanical parts, which isn't terrific, but every little helps, as they say. Okay, probably the other good thing to check out. We'll just check out in passing if Working Stiff has respawned its container since I was last here, because I think that it was quite a while ago that I was last here, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, look at that. That's fantastic. So this one, this till here, we should be able to get components from. There we go. We get electrical components from there as well. Oh my goodness, I've got a car battery. I didn't realise I'd picked that up. Okay, I just didn't notice. Okay, so I think we got something from there. And there's also a filing cabinet here. They mostly spawn paper filing cabinets, so I'm not going to miss those too much if we get shot of them. Though I have picked up the odd recipe from them. There's more paper. So, and as I say, main priority right now is definitely to get these. Now, something else I would quite like to get more of is glass. However, I have noticed that we don't pick it up anymore when destroying windows, so there doesn't seem a lot of point really in... Oh, there we go. We can get some good stuff from that. So let's just check and see if that respawns. Do we get anything? No. Bye-bye. Get rid of that. So I'm not quite sure where to get glass from, really. If we can get some glass from... I don't know. I know that we could get some if we had a... we'll take that. We'll take that sledgehammer because that's really good quality. I know that if we could find a bank, for example, we could get lots of glass from that, because the glass blocks definitely drop. We'll scrap that. The glass blocks definitely drop. Drop glass, broken glass, but nothing else seems to. And I think we've got enough anvils and what have you. We don't need that, so we'll get rid of that. Anything in here that we can take to pieces? Not so far as I'm aware, but I may be wrong in that. Oh, look at that. We can take that apart, but I think that just gives us... Yeah, that just gave us short iron pipes, which we're going to scrap, because... we take that. No, we just hit it. I don't want to hit it, thank you. Okay, and I know we can take apart toilets, but they're not going to give us mechanical parts either. Let's just have a bit of a whip round the back here. Just, ooh, electrical parts. Forged iron. Forged iron is good. We like forged iron. We'll take some of that. Oh, look at this, though. A 600 pickaxe. Damn. Do you know what? We don't need the headlight. We've got plenty headlights, but the rebar frame would come in handy. Okay. Priorities here. Oh, you know what our priority is there. Take that. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's brilliant. I'm not sure I need the spring. We've got tons of springs, actually. Let's see. Is there anything else we could have got rid of that was... No, I don't think so. We'll just have a look at here. And I don't think we're going to find... Oh, lovely. I don't think we're going to find any parts in there. So, what we're going to do... Oh, there is a file cabinet here, which we'll take as well. And then I think we're going to go in search of aircon units, because there's lots of those around. Nope, that's a locked door. I think we need to come and go by the window. There we go. And there's no shopping trolleys here either. Okay, well, the houses around town should all have, or a lot of them should have, air conditioning units, certainly the larger ones. So we'll check that out, and usually they're down the side of the houses rather than... Okay, I'm going to have to take care of a few Zeds, which, as I say, whoops, even if I did hit them in the face. Oh, no, she's got over pretty easily. But a lot of them, it's going to take a little bit more now because... Oh, there we go, there's an aircon unit. No, we can't pick up any eggs. Okay. Let's just see what we get for this. Keep him in sight. Oh, lots of lovely components. That's fantastic. There we go. There we go. Down he goes. And he's got nothing on him, but that's just as well, probably, because we haven't got any space anyway. There's no empty trolleys here. What we could do with is a Shamways, because Shamways have loads of empty trolleys around them generally. But they're the only store that seems to. Okay, let's see. Now, this building will probably have an aircon unit on the roof if it's got one. How do we do? How do we do? We've got 16. We've got 16. We're going to need... Hello? Rather more of them than that. So let's have a quick whiz round and see how many aircon units we can find and trash in as little time as is humanly possible. Now this... Those little posts have never seemed to have very much use. But it would seem that this place is going to be the best source of mechanical parts and various components. Because not only have I found a shopping trolley, and of course there's quite a lot of cars, wrecked cars, aircon units, ovens and fridges and stuff trashed and left outside. There's these posts as well, so there's actually loads of things here that we can gather components from. So that's fantastic. If you have in your town a trailer park, chances are it's pretty good for gathering components. And actually these pipes on the wall, I've also discovered, yield electrical parts, if not mechanical parts, as well as iron. It's 9:30 at night and the sun is very definitely going down, so we better get ourselves back to base pronto. It's also not particularly clement conditions, but after that little furrow we should have netted ourselves a cool number of mechanical parts, so hopefully we will have, I will have done as much of this as we need to do for the time being. Let's hope so anyway, because we're pretty wet, and I didn't come out with a coat, because I wasn't expecting the weather to be quite so festive as this. But yeah, it doesn't know whether to rain or snow, or perhaps a little bit of both. Woo! Both. Okay, that hole is actually bigger than it looks, isn't it? I find that happens sometimes. Okay, here we go. So, we're back to base, and let's have a look, see how many mechanical parts we actually managed to get. We managed to get 41 parts, which along with the 18 or whatever we had there, that's 59, it's nearly 60 parts. Now that is not enough, but it's not bad. It's a pretty good start actually, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Plus our electrical parts and electrical components as well, which puts us in pretty good stead really for when we want to start building anything else. That's not the one I was looking for. We've also got another car battery, which is even better quality than the one we had before, and some more gas cans, which means we've got more of those than we possibly need at the moment, plus a very nice shotgun part, and some ammunition. Ammunition as well, which means next fortnight we're going to be using a gun, because I think that's the other thing to do with cops really, is to finish them off with a gun as soon as possible so they don't get the option to blow up. Where did I put my repair kits? For the moment they're there, but they are going to be relocated when we get ourselves sorted out. We've also got a sledgehammer there, and we've got a 600 pickaxe, so that is actually probably going to be worthwhile keeping on us. You can see I trashed my stone axe, keeping on us, and yeah, repairing that up as we go. So we've got 6 glass panes, which is really crappy. I know we can recycle glass jars into broken glass. Let's just see, we can turn those into yucca juice. Okay, I'm going to have to do a bit of research into that, because at the moment I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do in order to get ourselves enough broken glass to make things there. But there you go. So I'm kind of short of wood, but our trees out there are very much ready for harvesting as well, so we're pretty good there. I think I'm going to put our forges on here. We're gonna need some more forging iron, I'm pretty sure, because our plan in the next episode we're going to be making a lot of these. Oh, now that needs iron rather than scrap iron, so that's cool. And each of those is going to need 12 mechanical parts. So I'm going to probably need to get a little bit. Oh, look, there we go. A little bit more of that, and then 6 springs. And I think we've got a load of springs in here. 21. Okay, we might actually need a few more springs, but we can we make springs? I honestly am not sure. Spring. Yeah, we can make springs. See, we can make springs, but they need forged steel, so they're quite expensive, so I might do better harvesting them rather than, because I don't think I got all of the things we need today, so I might just go harvest some springs off camera. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Also give me some comments as well. Let me know about your own experiences. Give me some tips. Tell me the best way of gathering glass, because as far as I'm aware, we can't just grab a load of sand and shove it through the forge to make glass. It would be so much easier if we could, because we're going to need lots of the stuff, not only to glaze the chem lab and cookhouse across the way, but also our own house when we get around to making that too. And I hope you'll join me for the next episode of 7 Days to Die Alpha 15. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.